I'm here to help you be the leader in your household. And if you're not married, and if you're not in a marital relationship, I'm here to show you the benefits of what that could bring you before God and everything. That there are benefits in doing this thing this way. And like we shared before, is you can accept what I have to give you, or you can't accept what I have to give you. But I know, and I know in my heart and in my spirit that in planting that seed, there will be a time. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but there will be a time when this person will remember and say, that probably is a better way to go.
So David, as we previously mentioned, we have the dad box.
The dad box.
The man, the myth, the legend. Can you open this up and show us a little bit what's inside and how that solidifies for a man coming in with his partner who is now realizing, I'm a dad. I'm not just a guy now, but I have responsibilities, and how this may change their perspective on, well, maybe I'll be present, but now they want to be effectively present, not just there. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so this to me was probably one of the most brilliant ideas that Oasis has.
Okay.
Because it's part of the initial intake. This sets the tone for everything of what we're expecting to do for fathers and what we expect from them. So like you said, it says the man, the myth, the legend, which is kind of what every man wants to be. So, gives it a little ego boost there.
There we go.
But when they first come in and they just find out about the program, and we're just happy that they walk through the door, they get a present.
Okay.
They get a gift. We want them to be active in everything. And when I meet them and I give them the box, I just don't say, hey, here, man, this is something from coming in. I congratulate them on the fact that they're a father.
Okay.
I immediately start letting them feel, and I come with an enthusiasm, because that's the way I look at it, and say, hey, man, congratulations on being a dad. This is such a blessed thing that you have going on. And I said, we just want to celebrate with you.
Yeah.
And I said, as far as from us to you, and I always tell them, whether you come back and see me or not, I'm giving you something so that you can celebrate the fact that you came and, you've gone through the beginning process of just finding out. And we want them to start realizing that it means something to be a father, that it does mean something that you are here, present, that all these things have value. The fact that you came with mom has value, and that you should feel that way, regardless of what you think about being a father. At least at this point, we can get them excited. So
you're very intentional about it.
I'm very intentional about it because I feel that way about it, and everyone who does it is exactly, because the moms get a box too. I won't share what's in the mom box. I'll leave that for Miss April eventually. But the hat, I sport it. I love it.
There we go.
Get the dad hat. It says dad, a cool hat. One of my favorite things, because I am a heavy coffee drinker, if you would say that. But they get a nice thermal cup that also has the myth, the man, and the legend on it.
Awesome. I see that. That's substantial.
It's an awesome cup. I use it. I drive to work with it. I use it as a talking piece when people ask me about it and where it came from.
So it begins to solidify this identity. It's things they can tangibly hold.
Yes.
That have been given to them, saying, this is you. This is your identity.
And when you wear your cap and you look in the mirror, it lets you know, hey, right? You're a dad now. Your journey has begun. Then we have some stuff for the working dad. We have for the bloody knuckles.
There we go.
Yeah, the hand balm to make your hands softer, so when you hold baby, you don't scratch them up with sandpaper.
There we go.
And mama's hand. These are funny. I love these. The baby gets a teething ring. Ain't no dad like my dad.
Oh, man.
All right, so you get your first teething ring. And for the father, I thought this was hilarious. I laughed for like 5 minutes. So you get your first onesie from the dad, and it comes with all the directions on where to put the head, the arms, the legs.
Now that looks like a joke, but to a degree they're being...
I have a dad that actually told me, I have no idea how to put one of these things on. And when I gave him the box, he was like, oh. And he's like, that's cool. And I'm like, but yeah, it comes with a set of directions for your first onesie. Which I thought was just hilarious, because I was the same way when I first became a dad.
Listen, I would be the same way.
I was like, I would have put this thing on backwards and put the legs where the arms were supposed to be. But this is their first experience into the fatherhood, is usually this box. and we want to show them that it's a positive experience. That's something that they should cherish. Just like when most men get gifts, you know, it's like, hey, you know, you cherish it. If somebody comes to you and gives it to you from the heart, you tend to cherish those things. So for myself and the heart and the passion that I have for this ministry is I want to portray that into them when I first give them the box and say, this is from somebody who cares about you. This is from somebody who wants to see you again. This is from somebody who wants to walk with you for the next course of your life in this season. I'm you know my face, know that I'm giving you this, and come back and see me. And I think to this point, everybody I've given a box has come back.
Wonderful.
They've all come back to take the next steps in the journey and the classes and the ministry with them.
And men really need that. They need support like you, where they know that they're not alone, because men get overwhelmed. Men have a lot of responsibilities. We'll talk about that in just a second. But to know that a man who has been there and done that 6 times.
Yeah, yeah. Father of 6 with 6 grandkids.
Oh, man.
So I have been blessed thoroughly throughout my life.
I don't know if you realize the impact that you are potentially able to have on these men's lives, because it's really important from childhood to adulthood, a man to have someone to look at it as a model who has been there and done that. So we really appreciate your contribution, and in light of that, some of these men may be coming in with the mother who is their partner. In some cases they may not know them very well, but the child is really important, and that identity as a dad is incredibly important also. How do you encourage them to take on that responsibility, not as I pay the bills, I work all the time, what more do you want of me? But how do you begin to form them into a father that honors the Lord?
Well, first of all, like I said, everything we do from the scripture. We do from the gospel. We come from that avenue. And the biggest things that I like to share with them to get them into that is to first have them understand that it is a blessing that they're about to receive. That yes, it comes with financial responsibilities, it comes with all these other aspects in life that are material that we have to provide. But never lose sight of the fact that your child is the blessing. There's a reason why you do these things. And if you just focus on the one and not on the other, you're gonna miss all the moments that being a father is what we cherish. Because when I look back across my life, I don't remember the fact that I worked 18 hours a day or 12 hours a day at a job, or had 2 jobs, or worked weekends, or worked overtime. You know, I remember the smile on my kid's face when I took them to the first amusement park. I remember the first steps that my child's take, the teeth that came in. I remember the first words they spoke. Those are the moments you cherish. But if you focus so much on the other aspect of it, the financial, the stressful portions that draw you away from your family, you're gonna miss. And so in Oasis, in the Fatherhood program, we try to alleviate a lot of those issues. You know, we help them with diapers, we help them with wipes, we help them with car seats, pack and plays, baby carriers, whatever are the resources we have that we can give them free of charge to try to alleviate some of these things, to say, hey, listen, take a breath, focus on mom and the baby. And then we use our faith to share with them. One of the big things I say is that, you know, I am a father of 6. All my kids are grown and out of the house. They all have their heads attached, fingers and toes attached, everything. So I did something right. And I said, but if I sat here and handed you a checklist, I would be lying to you. I can't give you a book and a checklist and say, you follow this, all your kids are gonna be rocket scientists, they're gonna be lawyers and doctors and everything you want them to be. And I said, anybody who does that, walk away from, because they don't know what they're talking about. I said, I have 6 kids. Each one of them is different. Each one of them had a different personality. Each one of them had a different thing they grew up with. Each one of them had a different way of learning things. And I had to be fluid as a father in order to learn how to navigate these aspects of my children's lives, not mine, to let them grow up to be who they wanted to be and who they could be in Christ and in God, and share that with them. And then I let them know. So don't feel bad that you don't have all the answers. I'm here to help you be the leader in your household. And if you're not married, and if you're not in a marital relationship, I'm here to show you the benefits of what that could bring you before God and everything. That there are benefits in doing this thing this way. And you know, like we shared before, is, you know, you can accept what I have to give you, or you can't accept what I have to give you. But I know, and I know in my heart and in my spirit that in planting that seed, there will be a time, maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but there will be a time when this person will remember and say, you know, that probably is a better way to go. And thank God, most of the men that I meet with nowadays that are in girlfriend-boyfriend relationships, all of them have told me, I have the intent of marrying her, I love her. And I'm like, well, good, we're gonna build on that. I'm gonna teach you the benefits and the glorious nature of being in a godly marriage, and how that relationship is gonna be better than anything you've ever had in your whole life. And then from that, you're gonna see that your life with your, not hopefully your future spouse, or even your current spouse, is gonna get better. And then that's gonna transfer down to how you are with your children. Because one thing I share with them all the time is like, your kid could be in a car seat, but your kid is watching. Your kid is learning.
Yes.
Your kid is seeing everything of how you are with mommy and daddy, how you interact. So if you're interacting in a godly manner, your child learns that. And then when that child grows up, that child will mimic that, because that's the nature that has been put into them. But if they see mom and dad at odds and always arguing, and, you know, everything's about finances, and the child's gonna see that too. So we try to give them that aspect in them and say, look, we want you to be plugged into your life, not just there, sitting there watching TV, but we have a class that we teach that's called real time. You know, you're physically there, you're mentally there, and you're engaging with everyone in your family, with your children and your spouse and your girlfriend, until she becomes your spouse, and I'll keep saying it that way. You're physically engaging and present, and I said, and that's where the differences in your life are going to be made.
Well, David, thank you so much for taking up this role, this call at this point in your life, to be an image for others to look at. Of course, you mirror Christ, but it's so important to have someone tangibly in your life to follow, to respect, to guide you, to cut you down at times when you're needed to, correct? Yeah,
that's one of the things we also believe, is to hold dads accountable and say, you know, you do have a role to play, not just in certain things, but you have a responsibility. And we try our best to outline that with compassion and empathy, but it's like anything else. There are rules in life, there are rules in love, there are rules in marriage, there are rules in parenting, and we want them to be the best at what they can do. And if our experiences, my rights and my wrongs, because I got a lot of things wrong, if my rights and my wrongs can help the next father do more right than bad, I'll lay it out for him and say, this is where I messed up, this what didn't work for me, this is where I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and this was the result.
I love that. Thank you so much, David.
Thank you. Appreciate it.